Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGirt Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. Today, two teams set to square off in a MAC slugfest. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. UMass will kick off and will be underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Eastern Michigan's offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Let's step back here and look big picture for Eastern Michigan. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Eagles will have it 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Minuteman offense heads onto the field for the 1st time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation and make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Gives it on the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Minutemen were pinned deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little breathing room. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Floats it out in space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He's going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He just brought some serious energy making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to fire. Quarterback extends the play. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. The official says no good. The lead is still 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Turning it on. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Scores on the sneak.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. One final play before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. Finding open areas. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, UMass. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Navy is on top, but it's not like Roger Staubach is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over Temple. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
To the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And now, first down for the offense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
Touchdown, Eagles! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The UMass offense returns to the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
UMass quickly back to the line. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Pocket breaking down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. UMass will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll start this drive going to the air. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
I mean, he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Callaway. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And wings it incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
It'll be 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. Here's a heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man,
there he goes. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's first down from the 11. Wants to throw on first down. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
all right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Oh, they're after him. And they're unable to connect on the long pass. He caught it, but he was out of bounds. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. They'll move the tight end. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fires it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Touchdown, UMass! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then...
Makes a grab on the shot. Oh, a lot of space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Virginia is ahead right now in Charlottesville, but that's not exactly Sean Moore out there dominating this one. We are a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The UMass offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man. So now it's second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a third and long. The offense changing the play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It will be fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Looking down the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Daniels. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gets it out fast. Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. He's already made one field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. It is good. That'll trim the deficit to 15. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special.
Breaks into the open. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets them up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. Caught close to the marker. It's Gadecki. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, you do not see a lot of big men with the ability to run like that defensive end did right there. The offense trying to trick him, trying to get the quarterback to the perimeter of the field, but just big man chasing down little man and getting to him quickly. That was impressive.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
And the Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side. Lost the defense, he's wide open. Finds some room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Eagles!
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
He'll return it. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The UMass offense returns to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He steps out right on the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. UMass has a long, long way to go here on 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Using his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And the punishment has been extended. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house. people miss. Turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
UMass comes to the line facing second and short. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Daniels. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Minutemen come to the line on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. UMass will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw again. Snagged out of the air. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. Using the quick game. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They'll run it from the gun. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock, win the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. Sneaks it into the end zone. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
The UMass offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. They go to the draw. Creates a little space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And a good job of coverage by them. It's just a short pickup. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure. was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He was able to squirt. Pick up. And avoid a negative play there.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
UMass will line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The Eagles buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking left. Wide open downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Now he's going to break the pocket. Makes the grab. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking downfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marsh. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He wants to throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll go to the ground, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Off play action. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Eagles! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, and we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away on 4th down. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
And the Eastern Michigan offense will take over.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Eagles in the hurry up.
That's a first down for the offense.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.